elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Donovan Mitchell out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Here's Jackson. Over Mitchell. It's Prince on the wing. Hounded by Ball. Prince can't hit. In transition, here comes Cleveland. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Mobley.
Oh, tough 2 from Allen, showing his grit.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Mitchell against Jackson. The drive by Mitchell. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
Cleveland shooting their first foul shot of the night. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. From deep, Mobley. Rebounded by Kuzma.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunity.
Hunter, a screen on Prince. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Jackson outside. A shot to stop the run. Another shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes, but also we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
The Cavaliers lead by 5. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tipped away. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And the dunk by Jackson.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Jackson. Mitchell, the pass to Ball. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee. But trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Brian, back to you.
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And here's Milwaukee now. After Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Jackson surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Ball. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Kuzma against Mitchell. From behind the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Mitchell's got 6.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Allen finds Mobley. No luck on that one. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. Now here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. The kick out to Ball. Tries again. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Cleveland. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the court for the Cavaliers, it's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Lonzo Ball is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Mobley passes to Hunter. Nails it from beyond the arc.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shots.
There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Shoots it from the high post. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Kuzma up top. The putback. Hunter with the rebound. The Cavaliers lead by 11. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Allen. Mobley's got 7.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
And here's Turner from the arc. Mitchell grabs a miss. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Mobley with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. 9 points in the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
The Bucks trail by 15. Jackson with it. Pass to Prince. Stolen by Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell on the attack. Antetokounmpo with the block. They recover it. Here's Mobley. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Yeah, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Mobley, a screen on Jackson. Mobley passes to Allen. Outside Mitchell. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Off the inbound. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dumps it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
It's stolen by Hunter. 35 seconds left in the second. No good that time. The Bucks trail by 17. Turner in the high post. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Turner. 6 to shoot. Here's Prince. The three ball. Ball with the rebound. Allen outside. And he gets the bucket. Allen's got 6.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
With 1 on the clock. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cavaliers. He put together 10 points in the quarter and more NBA action on 2. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Evan Mobley has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Manning the backcourt, it's Porter and Trent Jr. Bobby Portis out there with Green, and it's Sims in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 21, and with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little bit.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front, but until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Porter gets the bucket.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Right side Garland. And it's off from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Porter's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 19. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back over to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Trent from long range knocks down the long J.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Now here's Strus. Not a lot of room. Launches it. Milwaukee with the rebound.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things. Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too.
And the shot goes in.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Trent right side. And here's Green from the arc. Drains the triple.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Garland, the pass to Merrill. Nance left side. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Porter. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Bucks trail by 16. Portis outside from downtown. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Portis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Garland. Yep, that one goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Body control so important to the success of the floater from Garland.
And that one's good. Green.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the arc.
Nance with a screen on Porter. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Porter, the pass to Trent. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. 1:16 left in the third quarter. The drive by Garland. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And I love the aggressive take by Garland. He earned that whistle.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Merrill.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Sims can't get it to go. The Cavaliers lead by 14. Here's Mobley. Count the basket. And that's now 17 points for Evan Mobley.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And it's Ball off the drive. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Garland, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
19 seconds left in the third. Green, the pass to Trent. Shot clock at 5. Mobley grabs the board.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Garland. Soft touch off the glass. Garland's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And so it's Cleveland ending the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Jackson gets the bucket.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Mitchell's shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Kuzma, that's good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Out to Mobley. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Stolen by Jackson. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Prince against Ball. Inside. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
He launches. The 3 is in.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
It's Prince on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Tipped.
Yeah, Kuzma always on his toes on defense.
Bucks trail by 13. Oh, he jammed it.
Surefire. One-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Cleveland leading by 9. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Puts it up. Outside Hunter. Ball fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Prince against Mobley. Allen with a screen on Jackson. Here's Ball for 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Cavaliers.
I think it was their play in the... Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Outside Ball. Puts up the tray. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And Cleveland has possession. Leading by 12. Outside Ball. Here's Hunter. Now Ball. It's stolen by Kuzma. Here we go. Pulls up for 3. Cleared away by Mitchell. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy...
matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Rizachet in at the 3.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
Young passes to Johnson. Driving the lane, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Jackson, and he banks in the layup.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
That's exactly what they wanted on that trip. Get something close to the basket, something easy.
And then Johnson with the jam.
And an excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Porzingis finds Johnson. Back to Porzingis. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jump.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Kicks it out to Prince. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker. And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get an easy 2.
Here's Giannis. Porzingis with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And Young kicks to Porzingis. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back over to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Back to Porzingis. 4 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that's why Porzingis is known as the unicorn. At 7'3", ridiculous in terms of his offensive talent.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, John, thanks for the update. Young against Jackson. Here's the floater. Young, good. Young's got 5 points so far.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Jackson passes to Kuzma. Screen by Giannis. Tips it up. And And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Mr. Porzingis. Now, Rizachet. Drills it from outside.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Bucks trail by 3. Jackson looking it over. Giannis outside. Porzingis with the block. Here's Daniels, finished off the break.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
He's going to throw his arm out trying to make a pass of that one.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Hawks lead by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Rizachet in at the small forward.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Young inside, guarded by Jackson. A wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night. And Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Porzingis.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder in all time.
Giannis!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Mr. Porzingis, Turner with the steal. Out to the right wing. Bucks passing it around. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And you know, good things happen when you keep your head up like Kuzma did there.
Atlanta leading by 3. Young taking his time here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Giannis, no good. Atlanta's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Outside Daniel to the middle. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Daniel. Porzingis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks. Turner for 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Well, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Kevin, back to you.
A good partnership. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Daniels with it, guarded now by Jackson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Outside Daniels. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniels.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
And here's Jackson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Daniels kicks to Porzingis. Back to Daniels. His three-pointers off the mark.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Well, that happens sometime. Nothing is guaranteed in this league.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
He doesn't get the second one. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. With the score, it's Atlanta up by 50. Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment. For your pocket money, Arena Entertainment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Guard pair, Porter and Trent. A.J. Green out there with Portis, and it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Atlanta leading by 16. Trent outside. Pass to Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Atlanta's got 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Okongwu with a screen on Trent. Pass to Okongwu. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer is right on target. Kennard's got 4 points in the quarter. Porter kicks to Portis. Three-pointer. Reggie with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Porter dishes to Sims. That shot off the mark. The Hawks leading by 18. Okongwu, the pass to Alexander Walker. The Hawks working the ball around. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Atlanta ball. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Drops in the tray. Kennard's got 7 points in the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Back to Alexander Walker. Another three for Atlanta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Trent with it. Okongwu covering. For three, Portis. Sims. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Kennard on the wing. Knocks down the three ball. Kennard's got 10 points here in the second half.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the three off target. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The teardrop falls in. Green's got his first points of the night.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Bucks trail by 21. And here's Green outside. Here's Sims, a second chance effort. Rebound, Atlanta.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Newell.
Yeah, easy call.
For Atlanta, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And the second free throw, good. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Alexander Walker with the ball. A shot by Okongwu, no good. Porter kicks to Sims. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Kennard for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Kennard's got 13 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Rebound by Alexander Walker. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. 3-pointer, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. Here's Alexander Walker. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
6 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Okongwu. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Goes up to the stripe. Young, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just...
Whoa! What a play!
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, the Hawks. 16-point lead. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. Oh, man!
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
To the paint, Turner with the steal. To the inside, it's deflected. Prince kicks to Turner. Porzingis with the block. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. And the Hawks lead by 19. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
Daniels! And he drops that one in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Porzingis with the block, and he gets it back. Now Young fires away from outside, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
They get the rebound. Yep, that's going to go in.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. And Young, here we go. Cleared away by Turner. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's an 18-point game.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Now Porzingis. Young outside. Now Porzingis launches it, and it's Young. Good time on the assist by Rizashin. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half. And the Bucks miss again. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly...
Look out!
Now Porzingis. Johnson outside. Young outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They trail by 18. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. From outside. Cleared away by Turner. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And so Atlanta takes this one by a bit the end of the game. Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Cavaliers. Consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Hawks, Cavs, only here on 2K Sports. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And it seems like the East is wide open doors. How do the Cavs capitalize with a deep run?
What? They can shoot.
Awesome! Hammers it home! So nice!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
A nice shot by Young.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 5 points.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
Young missing again. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. Mitchell against Johnson. 5 to shoot. A good look from Allen. Porzingis grabs the board.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all. Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Young, driving in, buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Ball, a screen on Daniels. Mitchell into the lane.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Young looking around. Lets a floater go. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And such a skillful shooter. Young going with the gentle make.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight. He said, quote, Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level. It opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Atlanta. Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Ooh, it's stolen away. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Johnson with it, now guarded by Mobley. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Risache. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, great look for Risache. Close in, gets it done.
Young against Ball. Now Mobley. Let's go with a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young against Allen. To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Young. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 10.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
outside Mitchell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Allen with a screen on Johnson. That one's good for two. Mobley's got his second basket of the game. Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed them up.
That's exactly right, VA, because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender, because then they know that puts their team at an advantage if they can make great decisions.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Mitchell against Young. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Guys, back to you.
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. All no good.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Here's Risache. And another basket for Atlanta. And here's Ball. And he drops it in from the low post.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Young with it, now guarded by Mobley. In attack mode, Trae Young.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Mitchell finds Ball. Knocked away. Mobley outside. And he gets it to go. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
A top 3 pick at a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better. The scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense. Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. There's Young with the 3. Cash! Trae Young with a triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
There's Ball with a 3. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Wow, you have to love decision-making of the big man, Mr. Mobley. What a pass.
Here's Young on the take, and it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Oh! the one-handed jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Silky smooth from Trae Young.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Mobley, a screen on Young, and it's Ball off the drive. The shot's good. Mobley's got 8 points in the quarter.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Young. 21 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple. Ball outside. The three is up. And that's not going to go. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Dean Wade is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Merrill in at the two-guard spot. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half. Kennard outside. Gets the three to fall.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
Garland way outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Just 5 to shoot. Garland. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And he dunks it down.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Merrill passes to Garland. Down low. It's stolen by Okongwu. Kennard with it. He's picked up by Merrill. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Picked up by Okongwu. Outside, Alexander Walker. Over Garland. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Count it.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Doris, if you want the definition of a solid NBA player, Max Strus fits the bill.
Absolutely, BA, and there's a couple reasons for that. First and foremost, his competitive toughness is on display nightly. The guy never gives up on a play. You can ask him to guard up a position because he's got physical strength. He's a fearless knockdown shooter, and if you give him any space from three, he's going to catch his rhythm and have a big night.
A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, BA.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. The drive by Garland. The rebound by Atlanta. And a fast break now for Atlanta. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First.
Larry Nance picks one up. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And he makes a first.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Garland. And he drives in. And yep, it's good. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Here's Krejci. Still no points. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Nance, high post. Cuts off the pass. Kennard for 3. Counted from distance. Kennard's got 6 points.
Nice shot by Kennard. The lefty is so crafty.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the middle. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Krejci. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Atlanta on top, delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Newell. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Krejci in at small forward. The 3. Kept alive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Well, Cleveland shooting efficiently, 50% so far. A deep 3 from Ball. Off target from outside.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Outside Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done. Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Here's Young. Cans it with nobody near him. Young's got 23 points.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
It's stolen by Johnson. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Pass to Young. And here's Daniels. Porzingis for 3. The rebound by Allen. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. To the inside, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Young against Mitchell from deep. Trae Young, that's good. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Up top, Young. Checked by Mitchell. And Young gets it to go.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Here's ball. Plenty of space. Again, Cleveland scores. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. That one goes. Count it. Young's got 30 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Outside Ricochet. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Here's Ball. Here's Mobley. The rebound by the Hawks. Left side, Young. Porzingis. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Ball. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Mitchell against Young. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
Trae, this is...
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie.
watch tonight, RJ. Both these teams are great passing the ball. They really rack up the assists.
These are the type of teams you want to play for, because you know what? If you pass it, the ball will find you again.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Gary Trent is out there with Prince, and it's Green in at the small forward. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And the preparation for Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
Good.
Gary Trent Jr.
Cleveland with the ball. Now Mitchell. The kick out to Mobley. Offline with his three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Mobley, a screen on Trent. Ball finds Mobley. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Ball kicks to Allen. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Bucks have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice... Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now, here's Trent. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Trent passes to Prince. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Bucks leading by 10. And here's Trent. Here's the three. Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And good that time.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as this season wore on. But sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
Mitchell. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Turner for three. It's good from long range. Turner's got 5.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now, Giannis. After Jared Allen missed from long range. Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. He's got 10.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Mitchell against Prince. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Look, if Allen is going to hit that shot, your whole defensive strategy has to change.
Giannis sends a screen for Green. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Out to the right wing. Back to Ball. There's the triple. Rebound, Milwaukee. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over in the corner, Turner. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Mobley dishes the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. With 4 seconds on the clock. Goes back up. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that...
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Bucks lead by 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Giannis!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Kevin, back to you.
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player his age. I can see him being a defensive player of the year candidate for many years to come. He is the anchor on this team. Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Trent outside from past the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The lead now in single digits.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting to it.
Giannis is screen on Allen. Turner passes to Giannis. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing here by 8. Mitchell finds Mobley. And here is Trent outside. Hunter grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A kick out to Mobley. Allen, second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Allen's got 7 points.
Nice positioning on the offensive boards. Allen working hard to secure that rebound.
Turner with a screen for Trent. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mitchell against Prince. It's thrown by to Kumbo. Giannis automatic inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Mitchell. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball against Trent. Inside, and to Kumbo.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Mobley left side. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
Trent gets the bucket.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Mitchell with it. Now Green defending. Allen kicks to Hunter. Takes it inside. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Trent passes to Giannis. Turner with a screen for Green. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Mobley. And here we go. Fast break. Mobley's got it. Ball no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
From deep Trent, Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. They've got Porter. Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And there's Jackson. And it's Sims in at the 5 down low. Nance a screen on Porter. Ball finds Nance. And that one drops. Nance has got his first bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Portis sets the pick for Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. And Bobby Portis hits from deep. Portis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right side, ball. Another shot. Nance, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Porter looking it over. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Look at Porter going into attack mode, getting his shot and a trip to the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
Here's the pick. Down low. Here's Sims, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sims has got his second bucket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, well the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Ball. And the basket is good. Ball's got his third bucket of the night. Bucks leading by 19. Richard, for a guy who's had tons of hype around him, and despite the injuries, Lonzo Ball has had a nice career in the NBA.
Yes, it hasn't gone exactly the way Lonzo wanted because of injury. But like you said, with all that noise back when he was in high school, I think he's done a very good job just being himself.
Kuzma finds Portis.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Portis against Ball. Screws a screen on Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is the smart play by Ball, staying committed even while getting fouled.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Merrill. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
Sam Merrill taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here is Porter. 1:31 left to play in the third. They set the screen. Kuzma passes to Sims.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Strus's shot is good. Strus has got his first 2 points.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Portis against Nance. Sims. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. Right wing. Deep 2 from Ball. No good with the wing jumper. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Porter, no luck. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bryant to the hoop. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Almost unchallenged by the D. All he's got to do is convert an easy finish in the lane.
Porter's a screen on Strus. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Nobody near Allen. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Outside, Green fires the 3. That shot missing. And so it's Milwaukee taking a 19-point lead into the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Milwaukee ball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Ball, and it's Allen in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Milwaukee.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Allen kicks to Hunter. A kick out to Mobley. Antetokounmpo against Allen. Mitchell in the corner. Goes up again, and it's good on the way in. And that's 10 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Turner with a screen for Trent. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Bucks leading by 16. And it's Trent off the drive. And the layup is good. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now Green. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
He's had that move saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Trent fires. Mitchell whips down the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And it's Ball penetrating. Oh, what a finish.
That kind of aggressiveness, that's what you want to see more from Ball.
For three, and there's the three.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Mitchell outside. Basket is good.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
And yeah, it's good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Nice feed from Mitchell. This is how you get your teammates going.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Mitchell into the lane.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Trent. And the three ball is good. And the Bucks lead by 19.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Turner looking around. Trent outside. Back to Turner. Beyond the arc. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win.
The end of the game.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
You have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Prince is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3. Now Trent. Great D that time from Porzingis. And here are the Hawks now. It's a 3-point game. Ricochet, no good. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Pass to Green. Fires from deep. Hits a 3-pointer.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And, B.A., that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
Now here's Trent. The shot from the low post is good. Trent's got his second basket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Turner, a screen on Daniels. And it's Trent penetrating. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Porzingis. And it's 7 points for Trae Young. Trent finds Green over Daniels. The rebound by Atlanta.
And that's a low percentage shot. And I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Young from long range hits the trifecta. Young's got 10 points in the game.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball forward.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Oh, misses the dunk.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight. And that is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn...
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
And here's Green from the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Young from long range. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
There's Daniels.
Blocking foul. Called off. Miles Turner. First. Team first.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter here. Johnson a screen on Prince. Daniels passes to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. With the drive. And he can't jam it through.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And after just one quarter of... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Gary Trent is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Green against Young. Right side Green. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And it's Green missing. Atlanta leading by 10. Inside, here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Clock is at 3. Here's Daniels. From outside, off the mark. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Back to Trent. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Over Porzingis. And Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Here's Trent. The rebound by Atlanta. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Green. Started by Young, and that one's good. Green.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
To 3, Porzingis. Johnson a screen on Green.
Good to see Shea attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
Prince, the pass to Turner. It's stolen by Johnson. Puts it up. And Shea, the bucket on the assist by Daniels. Shea's got 6 points in the quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Young from long range. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks trail by 14. Here's Antetokounmpo. Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Here's Shea. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Porzingis with a screen on Trent. Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. There's the screen by Johnson. Driving inside. The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. The three from Prince. Antetokounmpo. Oh, the foul by Giannis.
Great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Up in time, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so that brings the first half to a close. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got a Kongwu, Luke Kennard out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Newell, and it's Krejci in at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Okongwu, a screen on Porter. Pass to Okongwu. Porter with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Sims can't get it to go.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Kennard for three. The rebound by the Bucks.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Jackson driving to the basket. Oh, misses the dunk. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Newell. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung.
Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power.
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside, Alexander-Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Krejci. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
To the middle. Nifty move. And it's good on the lay-in.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Outside, Alexander-Walker. Okongwu, a screen on Porter. Newell, good. Newell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Brian?
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. These are his first free throws of the game. The first one falls.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Okongwu. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Atlanta on D. They've led by as many as 14.
Nice defense. Reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The Hawks lead by 11. Kennard outside. Okongwu, a screen on Kuzma. Kennard finds Okongwu. Back to Kennard. Offline with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Jackson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
15 seconds.
And Atlanta with possession here. They've got a 9-point lead. Kennard against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Kennard can't get it to go.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Here's Portis. And it's good. 2 points. Portis has got 5 points.
That's just a case of pure strength and effort by Bobby Portis.
Alexander Walker with it. Porter's there. Newell can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 7. Here's Jackson. Okongwu with the rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Newell, good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Portis. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Slick moves inside by Portis to avoid the defense for the hoop.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Porzingis with a screen on Trent. And so it's Atlanta. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served them up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Gary Trent is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Green in at the small forward position. The Bucks trail by 9. Antetokounmpo outside. Giannis with the jam.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Outside Porzingis. Outside Young. Porzingis with a screen on Trent. And Young, here we go. Sweet little floater.
And such a skillful shooter. Young going with the gentle make.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Daniels. Trent for 3. Outside for Green. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Down low. Second chance shot. And Giannis with the jam.
How about using that 7'3" wingspan of his to gobble up offensive boards? Antetokounmpo making it happen on the glass.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Trent. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him. The Hawks lead by 7. Outside Porzingis. Johnson a screen on Turner. Here's Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks. And we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
Green against Young. Johnson a screen on Green. Young attacking. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does. Gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Turner. Porzingis there for the rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Money from three.
Yeah, that's what Risa Shea is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter, a good one at that.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Porzingis. Jacks up a three. The triple drop.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Stolen by Young. Foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Team first.
Porzingis with a screen on Green. He's off from three. The Bucks trail by 12. Takes a three, and he nails it.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Green! Turner. Extra points. Crucial second chance bucket.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Porzingis with 1 on the clock, and he slams it down.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniels. And stolen by Porzingis. So it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A competitive game, you have to feel like this. All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. Lonzo Ball out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center. Now, here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
Young with no one around, hits the three-point bomb. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
He gets it in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Johnson against Allen. It's good. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Allen's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Mitchell finds Mobley. Here's Ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
And last year, coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment, but they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent, a real depth of talent at the forward positions. Once they mature, they could be dangerous.
And the dunk by Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
The deep three from Mitchell. Johnson with the rebound.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And taken away by Johnson. Here's Ricochet, defended by Allen. Now Ricochet. Going inside. Count that one.
And as he gets more experience in the league, Ricochet will improve the attack.
Ball is screen on Daniel. And Cleveland with another turnover here. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Young. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, look, Trae Young is a very creative guy and very elusive on the dribble.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Mitchell's shot is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, the Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Back to you.
Yep, a tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Ball softly drops in the floater. Ball's got 6 points.
And how clever is this guy? I mean, just no fear going with the soft, high-arcing floater.
Johnson with a screen on Mitchell. And Young, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 9.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Mobley throws it down.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. His precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time, really a terrific ability.
Here's Mobley. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Ricochet in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Well, if you're looking for someone to make things happen at the offensive end, Trae Young's the guy you want.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Well, look, because of his shooting ability, you have to get up on Young, but then that makes it even easier for him to blow by you.
For 3, Mitchell. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Daniels has got his first points of the game. Mitchell with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Young passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, and both teams trading punches. The Hawks leading by 6. To stand both the 23 and 24, the first overall picks coming from France. Ricochet, the top selection by Atlanta in 24.
Look, and I thought Ricochet just got better as his rookie year went on, and he's going to continue to improve from year to year. This guy can shoot the ball, he can defend, and he really improved his passing as the year went on. Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
And he sinks the second. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Johnson with a screen on ball. And Young kicks to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot, and he drops it in from the low post. Porzingis has got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta. Mitchell outside. Mitchell with force.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Johnson sets the screen for Young. And then Johnson with the dunk.
That's a nice find by Trae Young.
1:36 left to play in the first half. Over in the corner, Allen. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Ricochet. He's covered by Ball. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass to Hunter. Here's the screen. Back to Mitchell. This one for three. They get it back. Hawks have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Riesesheim. Porzingis inside. Working on Hunter. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I keep going to that until they stop it.
Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and drop contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Okongwu, the pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu a screen. High, arcing shot. Basket counts. Alexander Walker's got his first basket of the night.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Sam Merrill. Wade out there with Max Strus. And it's Nance. And it's Garland into the point guard position. Count that bucket. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Wade. That one doesn't go. The Hawks leading by 13. And that one is hammered home.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And how about the soft touch by Garland with the nice floater up over the top of the defense.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Guarded by Garland. And he banks in the layup. Alexander Walker's got 4 points this quarter. Garland surveying the D. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pass to Krejci. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Kennard. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Shoots over Merrill. Kennard's shot is off.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 6. And the layup's good off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 8 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Krejci passes to Kennard. Okongwu with the screen for Kennard.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Nance slams it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Wade. Lays it up off the glass. Wade's got his first points of the night.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Shot good by Alexander Walker.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Garland attacking. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Driving inside. That one drops for him. Garland's got 6 points.
Dribble penetration is what Garland's all about, and he's a great decision maker on the move.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one good for 2. Okongwu's now got his second basket of the night.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
The shot's good from Nance. Alexander Walker with the ball. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now there's... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Okongwu, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Kennard. Then there's Newell, and it's Krejci in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. The Hawks leading by 18. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Young from outside. Rebound by Mitchell. Cavaliers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. A nice shot by Mobley.
And you can see the strength right there. Mobley knows he can score through the contact.
Here's Young. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Mitchell. It's good from the top of the key. Mitchell's got 20.
And Mitchell is a flat-out scorer of the basketball. He loves doing it in a variety of ways.
Young for 3. Again, Young missing. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 16-point game.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And a miss there on the triple.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given. Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
Allen, and he hits from 17.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Young, and good that time.
Yeah, he is so good with that floater. Trae Young showing off the touch right there.
No good from 3.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds. Oh, they say it was last touched by Mobley. And here's Young. Fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter. Ball from long range. And it's Rizier with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 19 points. There's 1:40 left in the fourth. Pass to Johnson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
On the wing, Daniels. Drops in the layup for 2.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Ball against Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really